We return to one of the stalwarts of the Marble League. Goodness gracious, how many funnels are there? Well, the Gliding Glaciers have certainly packed quite a few here into the Moraine Domain for a crucial round in the 2024 Winter Marble League, sponsored by Mint Mobile. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. 10th on down, cannot win the Marble League. That dubious distinction went to the Hazers, the highest ranked team that cannot win it now. Team Galactic down there at the bottom, they cannot podium either. Chocolatiers on up, they can. Everything is to play for. Momo leads the Snowballs by 10 points, but it's been the Snowballs who are marching their way up the order. They won the ski rally last time out, and they continue to gather medals all along the way. You go back to Snow Snake, they had silver back then. You have to go back a few before that when they won in ice hockey, silver in biathlon, silver in snow drag. It just keeps going, and they are collecting the points as they go along. Here you can see what some of these funnels look like. They are much tighter than some of those large black hole funnels that you may be used to here in Jelle's Marble Runs, but that just means that it's a little bit more cozy in these icy cold conditions. The Minty Maniacs welcome their team member down to the bottom of this course, and as we get toward the end here, just want to say a big thank you to Mint Mobile for sponsoring these games. Literally, it would not have been possible without them, so give them some thanks in these next couple of rounds, and we are off. Look at that view from up top, thinking about what this will be like for these marble athletes. Now, we called this the funnel obstacle endurance because you can see that little blue spinner, and there are several of those kind of scattered around this course. They're not always in the same place, and that makes things a little interesting. Of course, the goal of the funnels, if you are just joining us here in these videos, is to stay in them the longest. So our leader is the marble that is highest up the course at any given time. On the flip side, sorry hosts, but it's the Gliding Glaciers on the far right of your screen. They are effectively in last place because they are moving through this funnel endurance event the quickest. Battle really tightening up. On the left side there, Bumblebees, Team Momo just dropped through. That is Team Galactic battling and fighting to regain the lead, and it appears that they have. That's their reserve, Quasar, who's running that wide line up above, joined by the captain of the Bumblebees, Bumble. In the middle of the pack, one wrong move could drastically change positions. So it's still anybody's race there as we see the Blackjacks. They are doing a good job of staying out of that event horizon, that point when you cannot recover and you will absolutely drop on through the funnels. Oh, and as I say that, they go through one funnel very quickly and they've lost a spot. Down below, Team Galactic, they managed to keep their momentum going just enough to cede last place to Quacky of the Green Ducks. Now, 4 marbles in that funnel, battling back and forth, and Team Galactic up top have a 1 funnel lead. A full funnel now, including the one they're on. All right, who will finish? In last place, it's looking like Gliding Glaciers, unless they get some help. Nope, it will be Green Ducks. They look to be circling next, and they drop on through. Galactic's lead is still 1 funnel. It's the top 4 that will advance, by the way, so you don't have to win. And if you are Hazers, you've got to keep it going here because you're right on that cusp of transferring. It's not going to happen. Bumblebees, they were also looking really good, and they will move on. They just hold on long enough to capture 4th place. Now Hart, captain of the Blackjacks, drops on through. Mo for Team Momo. And showing off now is Quasar, the reserve of Team Galactic. Watch the time here. This might give you a little idea about what this marble is capable of. There's always people that say you don't want to expend all of your energy in the opening round because this is such a long event, and this version in the Marble League has so many funnels. Bit of argy-bargy up there with the Bumblebees and Team Galactic. When you throw in obstacles, that is expected. Hazers, Wolfpack, Green Ducks, and Gliding Glaciers, they are eliminated. Disappointing finish for our hosts. Their captain, Alpine. You're wondering what could have been. Glaciers aren't supposed to move too quickly, but In this case, they did. Good seats for this race. And the stands are looking up much higher than they usually have to for the start of the second heat. This is such a tall event. Part of these opening funnels for the marbles, in addition to battling with each other, is battling their own fears of the dizzying heights. And also the air is a lot colder up here too. For a slow event, though, that can be advantageous. Heavier air means you don't cut through it quite as easily. All right, first few funnels are complete. Let's take a look at where we are. It's Mocha leading the way. You look on the opposite end, though. That's Radiance for the Solar Flares, a marble that has been in the mix for quite a while for the Most Valuable Marble Award. A low finish here might do some damage to that chance. Snowball's captain, Snowy, briefly in second place there, in a battle with the Savage Speeders and the Raspberry Racers. Oh, and now a misstep sees them drop on through. Farther down. Battling around there. Does look like a 3-marble race at the bottom for last place. And now it's separated into 2 farther up the course. This is Mocha, still in a commanding position to lead this event by a full funnel. Razzie goes on briefly to join the Savage Speeders, but as they do, Lizzie goes on to the next funnel. The Snowballs still fighting to get that position back, and they're going to be joined by the Speeders. We're getting very close to having our first finishers down here. Remember, top 4 will advance. The Snowballs have claimed a spot back. That brief contact with the Savage Speeders gives them effective third. Speeders, they're in a dangerous spot, though, because now they're with a bunch of marbles down in these final funnels instead of fighting with just 1 or 2 of them like we see for the lead. Last place coming on through. That's Leap for the Jungle Jumpers. Solar Flares are in a dangerous spot. They come next. Looking like Balls of Chaos will be joining them, yes. Now Crazy Cat's Eyes closest to that event horizon. If they drop on through, yep, our transfer spots are locked in. Savage Speeders will be moving on. Snowballs will be moving on as well. Chocolatiers, and now the Raspberry Racers in these final few funnels have actually bought the lead away from the Chocolatiers. They could win this heat. And they do. What is the time going to be? You hear the Raspberry Racers fans getting louder and louder as we wait. And there's the time. Was this the moment? Oh, yes, plowing straight into that obstacle. That is what helped Raspberry Racers get the lead, which they never surrendered. 14-second victory for the Racers over the Chocolatiers. Top 4 advance. Bottom 4 are eliminated and slot somewhere into this list. And it's the Hazers on down. Hazers, Cats, Wolfpack, Balls of Chaos, Solar Flares, Green Ducks. Our hosts did not get last. That goes to the Jungle Jumpers. Oh, and here you can see some of the other teams that are currently enjoying themselves in Jelle's Skyway Chase set. You can get your own version at yellesmarbleruns.com. Jelle's Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy brand. Start off with our Collector Series marbles, which includes 32 of our most popular marble teams. Or you can buy sets of 10 marbles so you can have team races with one of our Skyway Chase Marble Run sets. And to track their progress, you can use one of the 5 competition racing brackets we've included. So come and join the Jelle's Marble Runs community and let's race! Shop now on yellesmarbleruns.com. Philosophers have long wondered, what do the funnels rest upon? It's a funnel under a funnel, It's all funnels all the way down. No, we're back. These funnels will give us our next medalist in this second-to-last event of the 2024 Marble League. Down we go. Snowballs were leading and now are moving their way to the outside. They got very close to the drop early on, but they have corrected themselves nicely. Raspberry Racers are almost ready to drop on through. They do. And there's Blackjacks also fighting along with Snowballs. This is a team that just keeps working their way up the standings. They're only 10 points behind Team Momo. And where is Momo right now? Well, they actually just let a bunch of marbles go through. Look at this head-to-head battle between them and the Bumblebees, literally leaning against each other, refusing to give any millimeters before finally dropping in. Snowballs! Now the contact goes the way of Raspberry Racers, very similar to what we saw when they took the lead from the Chocolatiers in the last round. Looks like Bumblebees, they are in last place right now, but they are joined by the Savage Speeders. Oh, and that hit on the obstacle only makes it worse for them. Same for the Speeders. There's Momo, our leaders in the Marble League. They are third to last as they run right now, and it's Raspberry Racers on the far left of your screen. They have assumed the gold medal position. Snowballs in the tentative silver. Blackjacks have a funnel to themselves right now. Same for all of our top 3, top 4, top 5. They're each in their own funnel. And we drop on through, getting close to the bottom of the course. Savage Speeders were the ones that headed down first. They would be in last place, a team that cannot win the Marble League. They're sitting down in 13th. Bumblebees are also fighting with them. They're in 14th. Momo, who is joining them in that funnel, they're in first of the Marble League, so this would be a missed opportunity for them. They'd still finish in the top 8. Snowballs and Raspberry Racers battling again, and the Snowballs once again hit that obstacle and came straight on through. The first finisher down here, who will of course be ranked last, is Savage Speeders. Bumblebees come next. Looking like Team Momo. It will be. Snowballs now sees 2 other marbles in that funnel. How wide can they keep it moving? This would be a huge coup if they could get first place in the position that they are in. Even a second would be huge for the points right now. Blackjacks in that bottom funnel. They are closing in on that drop and on the bronze medal. They're trying to keep it going and bump into Snowballs. That's not going to happen. Blackjacks get the bronze. Snowballs trying to swing out every opportunity they get to collect the Raspberry Racers. They won't do it. They will get the silver. And for now, it's all about bragging rights because Raspberry Racers can celebrate as they run. They are your funnel obstacle endurance gold medalists. Three captains stand on the podium: Razzie, Snowy, and Hart. Team Galactic just misses out on the podium. They'll still collect some nice points, even though they cannot win or podium in the Marble League proper.
Congratulations to our winners: Blackjacks, Snowballs, and Raspberry Racers.
Hard to believe, but this only leaves one more set of medals left to hand out in Marble League competition. The 2024 winter version, sponsored by Mint Mobile, is coming to an end next round. First, we need to tally up the points from this one and see who is even still in the running to claim the championship. Big drop for Jungle Jumpers, who were 5th in the standings. Here they finish in 16th. What will that do to their chances? Like I said, Snowballs beating Team Momo by 4 spots. Will this catapult them to the top? Oh, it will, but they're tied. Snowballs and Team Momo, Blackjacks are the only other team that can win the Marble League. Green Ducks, Crazy Cat's Eye, Solar Flares, Jungle Jumpers, and Raspberry Racers can still podium. Racers jumped up 4 spots. Jungle Jumpers fell 2. So will it be the Snowballs capturing the Marble League Championship? Next round is the Ice Maze Elimination. You will not want to miss it.